How to start clones for RDWC. This question comes from a viewer over on the Twitch channel. Do you mind me asking what you use for cloning? Of course not. The entire purpose of this channel is to share information with new and experienced growers. So let's talk about how we start clones for an RDWC system. First, we'll need to gather some supplies. We'll grab some gloves, a pair of pruning shears, some Clonex gel, a small container filled with a bit of our Clonex gel, some Root Riot cubes, and finally some Clonex mist that we'll finish things off with. I've gone ahead and cut an entire branch off and done some cropping to try and prevent YouTube from censoring this content. We would normally start this on the plant itself. First, we will identify the branch we want to cut. We are going to start at the very tip of our growth and start counting nodes down the branch. Nodes are where our branch splits off to become new growth. We are going to count down at least 3 nodes from our top growth. Depending on the height of the clone we want, we can go farther down than this. When we have picked the length we want for our clone, we are going to cut our branch at a 45-degree angle. Once our clone is cut, we are going to immediately dip the cut end of our clone into our small container of Clonex gel. There are many different rooting hormones on the market that work great. There are also some natural alternatives that work great. This is just what I use. We want to make sure to cover the tip of our stem completely with gel. We will now insert the gel-covered end into our Root Riot cube. These cubes can be used both in hydroponic and soil setups. We want the cutting to be secure in the cube, but we don't want to push the cutting through the bottom of the cube. Next, it's time to trim up our clone. We are going to start by trimming off all but the top set of leaves. Then we are going to crop that top set of leaves. This reduces the surface area of the leaf, which will reduce water uptake. Our clone is now ready for the humidity dome. At this point, we are going to repeat the process for any additional clones we want to take. Once we have filled our humidity dome, we will give our clones a quick spray with our Clonex mist. Quite a few factors will determine the time it takes your clones to root, but this should usually happen in 1 to 3 weeks. How do you clone your plants? What would you do differently? How many clones do you take at a time? Let us know down in the comments. I hope this answers some questions new growers might have when starting clones for RDWC. And I hope to see you next time here on Show Me Hydro. Would you like to support the channel? Head on over to patreon.com/showmehydro to get all the garden updates, early video previews, Harvest Watch photos, and behind-the-scenes content you won't find anywhere else. Have you got a question you would like answered? Is there a topic you would like to see discussed in a video? Let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do. If you would like to see what I'm growing, join us every evening on Twitch at twitch.tv/showmehydro. Or over on the new Show Me Hydro Live channel, as well as Kick and Rumble. You can view the stream 24 hours a day on all 4 platforms.
If you enjoyed this video, remember to click that like button and subscribe.